Okay, I'm ready. Energize!
Why don't you just walk up and say, "Hey, mister, I've always wanted to catch a really good look at the inside of my colon. Perhaps you can help me." Yeah, you reach through that damping field and you'll draw back a dripping wad of demolecularized flesh. It does look pretty cool, though. Maybe when we have more time, we can come back and try it. Delicious! Good thinking! Wedged in the door, the manual override control causes the piston to strain against the door. It pushes a few inches and seems to strain at that point.
Wilco!
Oh, hi, Stellar. What are you doing here?
Fortunately, these bridge substation chairs were ergonomically designed. Unfortunately, they were ergonomically designed by the Catharsians, a race of humanoids with only one buttock. Oof! A peaceful panorama of light, color, and limitless black space drifts quietly by the window, the infinite flow and ebb of matter and energy dancing around itself in a never-ending light show of creation.
I want to see something blow up!
Provided you could get your arm through the force field, which you can't, the creature from the ego would nip it off at the shoulder and you'd die horribly in a puddle of gore as the blood fountained from the gaping wound. Yeah, and we know exactly what you're thinking. Awesome. Let's see it. It looks like a John. Note, we would like to apologize to all those members of the audience named John who might have been offended by the preceding message. It's not our fault that your parents named you after a backroom fixture.
Hey, Mr. Computer, release the force field, would you?
First, the grid controls don't respond to voice commands. Second, it's a little objectionable to assign sexual identity to the computer, don't you think? Sorry, I forgot who I was talking to.
Why am I talking to a light bulb? Come on, illuminate me.
Excuse me, I have a statement to make. The Space Quest 6 team would like to apologize for the previous and also any future bad puns the writer may have decided to indulge in. We have threatened his life and expect no further problems. Thank you for your patience. The unfilled hollow of space is now just a fabric's thickness away. You forgot just how much more spectacular the view is from outside. You won't find anything like this in any oxygen-filled environment except maybe for that small vacuous chamber barely holding your ears apart. These hermetically sealed components house the Ascendopad's direction correction connections, the quark torque fork, and the ascension descension suspension tension extensions. The wall panels of the Ascendopad are formed from a core of fiber steel between dual layers of expanded polycarbamide sheathing that's guaranteed not to rust, chip, peel, or need repainting for at least 12 millennia. This is probably more than you wanted to know.
Take me to Lab B. I have clearance.
Believing you utterly, the Ascendopad immediately descends to Laboratory B, where it drops you off and you save the galaxy. The end. As if. You deftly attempt to press the Lab A button with your tongue. Unfortunately, you lack the lingual strength to depress the button fully, but you deduce from the taste that whoever pushed this button last has recently been sifting through sewage. The sound of your voice irritates the caged creatures and makes them jump up and down excitedly and hoot and holler. That's odd. You had the same effect on the inmates when you toured the Starcon penal colony. And stop giggling at the word penal. You see no on-off switch. That's because this lamp has a motion detection rheostat that turns it on whenever anyone enters the room. It's also cheaper to animate that way. In case you're able to see text only and not pictures, the sign says Office. You saw it here first, a preview of the famed information superhighway. Wow, this makes my nipples hard. Now, what have we here? You haven't found the clue to this file's existence, yet somehow you know. Perhaps subtracting a few 100 points from your score will teach you. Nya, nya, nya. Cheaters never prosper. That little thing? That's the stolen miniaturized door to your stolen miniaturized shuttle. Good eyesight. Now we'll have to do one of those puzzles where you have to find a 1-pixel coin or something. But hey, who'd design a mean, unfair puzzle like that?
Who wrote this crap? Oh, yeah, Scott. Yeah, well, yeah, then good work. Did you hear about the animator who killed himself? Yeah, he couldn't draw his own breath. These, by the way, are the credits. They're called credits because, well, we can't afford to really pay anybody until more people buy the game. All these people worked on this dumb game?